This episode of Juggalo Judgment contains discussion of a group that won a contest that apparently no one wanted them to win. Except the people that they got their name from. Listener discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
Shmee.
What's going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot. I woke up kind of early today. I forced myself to wake up early because I got to bed super late, and I was like, I still need to do things. All kinds of things, including notes, but so much stuff. I just had so much to do today. How about you?
It's semi the same. I did wake up at my normal time, but I did have to finish my notes for this one. Because this has been a really rough week.
Don't I know
was
it?
Lucky to get through. So I was it was busy, and this weekend has not been a relaxing one. So
Feel that.
yeah. So for anybody who is jumping on for the very first time, welcome aboard.
It's good to see you.
And if you're continuing on this journey with us, we thank you as always.
Good to see you again.
Yes. Even though we don't actually see you.
Shut up.
One day we'll do a live episode.
I would never.
Well, we have to for
just
next year for Freaky Tales? Is
Yep.
that what it is?
That's the one.
Just to get it out of the way and put it in the lexicon to never be revisited.
I'm going to make it happen again.
It's going to get shut down. So, today we are just, we're picking up hot off the heels of Fuck the Fuck Off by Shaggy 2 Dope.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about today?
Mike, we are diving into the highly requested. We keep hearing about it. Everybody wants to know.
This is not even a joke.
And when I say we keep hearing about, I mean like two people asked us, but that's enough for me to say that we keep hearing about it. They just want to know, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do these guys? When are you going to do these guys and that other guy? And two people literally asked us about the same two people, and I was like, we're getting to it. We will get to them, and today is the day that we are getting to one of them, the Axe Murder Boyz, with their not debut, but their debut on Psychopathic, Blood In, Blood Out.
Yes. Axe Murder Boyz, Blood In, Blood Out, which, in the spirit of Juggalo Judgment, the day that we are recording this is the anniversary of the album's release date. 15 years ago.
Well, here we are.
Crazy shit. So, there needs to be a bit of a story to lead up into us actually going over this album itself so that people understand what the deal is with A and B. So, why don't we crack open our motherfucking Fagos to get this out of the way?
Get an early
I'm
Fago
thirsty.
crack here. Yeah, I also haven't had much to drink yet.
So, there we go. What you got, buddy?
Well, I thought that I would go back to some simplicity here. So I have in my hands a can of genuine Fago delicious cola.
Very nice. Very nice.
What do you got over there?
I happened to I was out yesterday and I thought, man, there was that convenience store right in town that I haven't been to in ages. And I remember at one point
you
that
stomped
they
on through my
carried
neighborhood
Faygo.
for this.
I did. And I looked, I was like, maybe they'll have Faygo. And sure enough, they had like 8 different flavors.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And they were pretty much basic flavors. I feel like the most left field ones were, they had pineapple and they had cotton candy.
They're carrying cotton
rock
candy
and rye,
now.
which is, I really want some rock and rye. I need to go to that place in Ambridge that we were told about. I just never traveled to Ambridge, so I don't fucking care enough. But I have in my hands a genuine, delicious ginger ale.
Ah.
I ain't sick or nothing. I just like ginger ale, so
Ginger ale's
figured
okay
I'd grab
sometimes,
this.
Yeah.
Let's crack these bitches
crack
open.
open.
Very high pop.
Let some carbonation get out of there. Ooh, hear a little fizz.
I haven't had ginger ale in general in a while. And this is actually really good. Like, move over, Schweppes.
That sure is cola.
Okay.
All right, let's jump right into it. First track.
Nope. All right. So Axe Murder Boyz were a group from Denver.
Yes.
They are brothers, James and Michael Garcia, also
that.
known as Otis and Bonez Dubb. They had been making music since they were like kids. I do believe that Bonez Dubb is a couple years older than Otis is. And they were just steady making music in Denver. They got their name literally from the Bring It On track from Amazing Jekyll Brothers. Where
really? Okay.
Shaggy Two Dope says, calls himself Axe Murder Boy, Wig Cat Peeler. So they literally took their name from ICP's song Bring It On.
I was wondering about that because I wasn't like sure, because the time that they came out was like they maybe did they go under a different name for a while, or were they always the Axe Murder Boyz? I don't think so. Because like they started it, I believe, like if you look at Wikipedia, like it says they started like 2000-ish or something. Yeah. When was Jekyll? I don't fucking remember anything.
1999.
99. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense then. I couldn't remember the timeline of fucking anything, so.
Mm-hmm. So, they had just been making their own music, and they actually did have a fairly large release called The Unforgiven Force, which dropped in 2004. Technically, it was a nationwide release, but it didn't, from what I gather, did not have a whole lot of like support outside of, really Denver. And this brings us to 2005. In 2005, in January, I actually found like one of the original posts. I found it on fucking IGN of all places. In January, Psychopathic Records did a contest called the Underground Psychos Contest.
Oh, yeah.
What they had you do is send in a 3-song demo, professionally done. There were a couple other prerequisites that you had to do, and send this to them. But basically, you're signing the rights away of these songs. So this could be your best song ever. Guess what? You're shit out of luck if you want to put it out on your own. But anyways,
very cool of them.
Yeah. So this was to basically earn a contract with Psychopathic Records. And from what I can gather, like dozens upon dozens of people entered, and I think by March they were they basically narrowed down the top 30. And what they would then do was they were having some people. They did these shows. Bear with me a moment. I need to double check the Twiztid history post about this because it's actually very well done. Which it's
actually very well done. Unlike
which everything that Robbie does is well done. I'm not. Don't
his
you dare misconstrue my shit. Mike. I will fight you.
Noted Twiztid history hater.
I will fight you. What they did was they would actually do a number of, or at least one live show where these people would basically perform in front of, I think, a crowd of people, but also in front of the artists of Psychopathic, and they were going the Psychopathic artists basically gave their critiques.
This was just fucking American Idol.
It basically was. Okay. It basically was. They even actually say that in the original
Psychopathic Idol
press thing.
There it is.
Yeah, Underground Idol. And as this was going through, it was going to culminate in at the Gathering, 2005 Gathering. Throughout the contest, the favorites of the group were this group called Players Lounge Crew, PLC. They seem to be consistently, the best, just performing overall, and a lot of people were really digging them. So, at the Gathering, the people who, if you were there, you got this token. And you basically gave your token to the artist that you wanted to win. Based on what I see...
Or you pocket it and you sell it years later.
And guess what? Some people have totally done that.
Oh, of course.
I've seen some on
I'll bet
eBay.
they made some bank.
Oh, yeah. So, from what I can read online, PLC just had it in the fucking bag. They were like, yo, we've been killing it this whole time. We're winning. And it seems like they just kind of like walked like their shit don't stink. And they were going to just like, yeah, it's a foregone conclusion. AMB, however, did not think that. They did not go into the gathering knowing they were going to win, but they also did not go in knowing they were going to lose. They pressed up samplers, basically an EP called the Underdogs EP, which had one new song and like 5 or 6 tracks, something like that, from their prior release, and gave it out to people. So they basically hustled, they politicked, they did not see losing as an option.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some conflicting reports that maybe these samplers, I think shirts were also given away, that allegedly these may have been traded for the tokens. I don't know how true that is. So people were basically, they were buying their tokens, trading for stuff. Ultimately, Axe Murder Boyz did win. There's people who are very pissed to this day that AMB won this contest. There's people mad that PLC lost, thinking that, oh yeah, it's just because Axe Murder Boyz are more of a Juggalo group as opposed to an underground group, and would appeal better. Either way, they won this contest. What this contest got them was a contract with Psychopathic. From what I understand, it was just for one album, a full tour, and they were going to create a music video. And it was going to be like, oh yeah, this is the video. It's going to be done the best way possible. It's going to be done, in the best way that you could ever imagine it being done. What we got was a music video which has parts of 3 songs from this album. It's very low budget. It's a little bit disappointing that they did that.
Well,
Axe Murder Boyz did, I believe, support Shaggy 2 Dope on the Fuck the Fuck Off tour. I don't know if that was part of, the winning or whatever. But Blood In, Blood Out was a big national release thanks to the distribution deal that Psychopathic had. And, that's how this got put out there. I didn't even know who A&B were whenever I bought this CD personally. I bought it in 2008, early 2008. I bought that at a Best Buy along with a Twiztid album, and the only reason why I grabbed it was, oh, it has that Hatchet Man thing on it. What is it? Turn it around. Oh, ICP and Twiztid are on this. I guess I'll buy this too. And yeah. So, Blood In, Blood Out. I'll go over some of the internal stuff. Most of the stuff was... music was produced, or it says music by, because produce is clearly different. Music was done throughout this album, some by AMB, some by Mike Clark. I also see Kuma on here, Dr. Punch, who is Violent J, and even Polar Bear. We've heard of Polar Bear a handful of times now.
He's all over the place now.
This dude's on here. However, AMB did produce all of this, and they had been doing that for years. They did all of their own stuff. So kudos to them, because they obviously knew the sound they were doing and wanted things done, perfect. And we have engineering by I see Mike Clark, Kuma, Fritz is on some of it, and Eric Davey, who I think is new for this, but we'll see more of him in the future. And also Dr. Punch, with scratches and cuts by Shaggy 2 Dope on a number of songs.
Oh.
So I figure we just get that out of the way now. I'm not going to check for every single one.
I'll ask for some of them anyway, because...
That's fine. That's fine. I'll clarify if you ask, but I'm not going to be like, oh, this was done by this. So, yeah, Blood In, Blood Out, 2006 release, and it was the only one that they put out, and we're going to find out why. Or maybe we're not. But let's fucking jump in.
All right. Track 1, Blood In.
Watching you with red.
Hey, this is pretty much the intro.
Yeah.
This is a short little intro. It's just 1 minute long, give or take. And Does it set a tone? I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know. It's there. It's like sounds like a kind of initiation thing.
It does.
Yeah,
But this is Otis. This is Otis singing, and we'll hear a lot of Otis singing. He does that.
He does
a lot.
He's the Jamie Madrox of the group.
Yeah.
He is. He just is.
This goes right into Heat Seeker.
Make your head go poof on the loose, no truce. Get used to the sound of the buckshot pound. Bodies bleeding on the ground in attack mode. Everyone around gets hit when this heat seek shit locks on and spits. Got clips, every capital in the whole nation. Blown the fuck up at the foundation. I'm hating you fucks, make no mistake. My missiles create aftershock like earthquakes. In amazement, fill the pavement with red. If you cover your chest, I just aim for your head. I let nobody live or leave, I bring fever. Judges, cops, I'm even gunning at the teachers. Nobody lives, please, I'm too eager to be OTIS, so yes, the heat seeker. Bullets fly at everybody. And ain't nobody got a bulletproof face. Missiles fly at everybody. I'ma blow up the planet, watch them all vanishing. Bullets fly at everybody. And ain't nobody got a bulletproof face. Missiles fly at everybody. I'ma blow up the planet, watch them all vanishing.
Heat Seeker.
Yeah.
Starting off with a bang.
Indeed.
Like this literally track 1 and track 2, if that doesn't start your show, like, come on. Missed opportunity.
So, I had this strange impression whenever I listened to this. Every time that this song dropped, in my head, I traveled back in time to the late 90s, okay?
Okay.
And I can just see the scene in my head of a record producer getting ready to send out his tracks for this group. And his assistant comes in and he's like, all right, so which bands are these going to? And the guy's just like, oh, that one's for the Backstreet Boys. And the guy's like, he's like, I think I heard what he said. Axe Murder Boyz? That's probably right. Let's mail it out to them. And that's how the Axe Murder Boyz ended up with a beat that was supposed to be on a Backstreet Boys song.
What?
I hear fucking almost, it sounds like it was produced by somebody who was doing something for Britney Spears or the fucking Backstreet Boys. This could have gone alongside Larger Than Life to me. Something about the way that piano plays, my brain is just telling me this came from a late 90s pop producer. Ain't stopping it.
I don't hear that at all. I don't understand it. First off, Mikey Clark did the music for this.
I can hear a Britney voice riff in there. I can just hear her doing a thing.
Oh my god. AMB, if you hear this, I want to know your thoughts.
I don't give a shit about their thoughts. So yeah, anyway, they kill.
Yeah. Also, I should point out that apparently A&B did have gimmicks aside from just being Axe Murdery Boys.
But they're not Axe Murdery Boys. They have guns or something, and they almost never have axes. In
this song, yeah, they don't. I don't think they mention.
They rarely have them throughout this album.
But I don't know how true this is, but on Wikipedia it says that their personas are loosely based on characters from the movie Frailty.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I saw part of it once. I just know for those who aren't aware, basically, it's about these kids who are trained by their father to murder, but it's because the people that they're killing are like demons. But they're actually
something
not.
like that.
They're just not the greatest people in the world. It's just, that's what it is.
Well,
so yeah, I don't know. I actually have their prior album, Unforgiven Forest, but it's very like, it's incredibly story driven, and I haven't listened to it in a very long time, so I can't remember like if that follows more of that kind of theme to it. But
I see. They've also
I
said
like this track.
that the title of this album is not, in fact, a reference to some other movie that 1,000 other rap songs have been named after, apparently, because if you search Blood In, Blood Out, you're going to find like 1,000 other songs before this album. Like a Twiztid song, and fucking like everybody has made a song called Blood In, Blood Out because it was a movie.
Jeez. But I really like this song. I like having ICP do a little bit in the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a fun track, and right off the gate, we're hearing a couple things that are going to be very prominent throughout this. One, Otis likes to sing. That is
Sure
going to happen a lot, and nowadays I think Otis is, who goes by Young Wicked now. He is great. Here, he's very spotty with his pitches. But that's one thing that pops up. And the other is Bonez Dubb doubles up his vocals a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is his thing throughout this record. And I can't remember for later ones, but it happens a lot. And I don't know if that's just like set him apart, because they don't have the same voice. Like, they do distinctly sound different.
a little bit, yeah.
But it happens throughout this record. But yeah, I love this track. I think it's a great start out the get-go. And yeah, we understand what they're about.
Yeah, the line "Ain't nobody got a bulletproof face" sounds like something that I would first draft and then really like feel bad whenever I like cut it later, because I'm like, where the fuck am I even gonna put this? But like,
I love that
Too Dope
line.
is just like I'll say what the fuck ever anywhere, and it's like, I admire that sometimes. This is a case where I do.
It's so good, and it makes sense that Shaggy would say it. Come on.
I mean, it's Shaggy, yeah.
Yep. Anything else on Heatseeker?
Nope.
All right, let's keep going.
Track 3, Selfish.
I don't mean to be selfish, but I need you to die for me.
Nick Brown is here. Nick Brown is here. You want it, can't have it, baby. You're so ecstatic. You're laughing, you're asking how much it costs with tax, and you know you feel hellish. Your wasted life is selfish, and your evil transgressions will cost more than them possessions.
If you can't find the mind to do right, no rise in the eyes of a beast. You feast on the lies for self-help when everybody needs it but you. Even thought you had the whole world times two. Give it back a little better than your daddy did, bitch. Go ahead and take a break from trying to be rich. Kind of fact that your dad got you trained real good. Buried a hatchet in his chest, then drag him through the hood.
I find that your selfish mind is a place to hide when you know what you are doing is wrong. I find that your selfish mind is a place to hide when you know what you are doing is wrong. You see him.
That hook is mad rocks as fuck.
It is.
For being a group that took their name from an ICP thing, they come off way more as a Twiztid outfit than an ICP one.
And you know what? There are a lot of people who said that AMB was just like worse Twiztid. I'm dead serious, and it's. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was like, man, there's times where it's like, man, AMB do the Twiztid thing of they rap pretty well, but sometimes they don't rap about anything. It's not the case here, but this does like here. No. I can't wait until we get to, because there is a song with Twiztid on here, and I can't wait until we get there. So we're keeping the energy high, which is cool. I dig that. And there's a really nice contrast in how they're doing their verses. Otis has a very like fairly calm kind of sing-songy delivery, and Bonez Dubb is like direct opposite. He's like, he's out there, he's rapping. It's nice. I really like it.
Yeah. I always appreciate a good "Fuck the Rich" song. It's good times. People crafting a new world inside their mind where they can pretend that the things that they do aren't in fact harming people. That's a thing people do.
That's a very ICP style concept. To be honest,
it's got that feeling. Yeah.
That they know what they were making.
Yeah.
They know who was signing that paycheck.
They know what's up. In some ways, I this is always like a problem when it comes to like artists and stuff who will tackle stuff like this, because it's like then they get to a point where it's like, but you're that guy now.
But now, as we continue going, are A and B those people?
We'll see. I don't know, because it's like, it's a questionable thing, because they're. I don't think. I mean, we'll find out by the end of this album, but I don't recall if I have yet heard a. I grind for everything I got. I don't gotta do shit for anybody song. I mean, they kind of have those, but it's mostly directed as it tends to be in this label towards women. But we'll get there. I know we'll get there.
Yeah. I dig that hook though.
It's pretty good hook. And them parallel good harmonies.
They honestly throughout this record, one of the standouts. Not to say that it's the only thing they're good at, because I don't think it is, but they have consistently really good hooks.
They're pretty good
throughout this, and I just most of them being done by Otis. So
the guy who can kind of sing, yeah.
I don't think Bonez Dubb ever tries to sing, so maybe that's saying enough as is.
Otis doesn't have the heart to hold a gun to his head and make him do it like Madrox does.
Accurate. Okay, let's move on to track 4, Scream My Name.
Every day, my click spray, we don't play. Keep it all time, shine, stay the fuck out the way. Haters keep hiding behind your subliminal raps. Fake when you hate me because you ain't where I'm at. Be a man, get your own shit and get in the game. Quit sitting around waiting for something to change. And all you starving MCs thinking I'm to blame. So when your stomach hurts in pain, you scream my name. A and B said this, A and B did that. I wrote them on the internet, they never wrote back. Don't they know that I got flow? I spit dope raps. I rock shows at my house in front of the coat rack, bitch, please. I ain't trying to shit on your dreams, so why the fuck you gotta bitch up with your hater's schemes? You need to stay in the background like a green screen. Say my name so much, you should be on my street team, huh? And I ain't saying that I know the way, but we're here to stay, and we're never going away. To all you horrorcore kids that wanna flow today, fake shit wouldn't even scare the crows away, motherfucker. Scream my name when I control your brain. Scream my name. Check it out, Joe. I keep my karma at an all-time 10. So fuck all of y'all and fuck all of them.
O-N-E-Z, you know me, and I come from the motherfucking 3.
One for the haters and the fakers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Had to have a hater track on here.
That was another thing that I was curious about whenever I started listening to this. Because I'm like, all right, they just showed up on this label. And I was like, okay, they've released stuff before. This is like their like 10th album or something. They released like a whole fuckload of albums before this. I don't know.
They've released a handful of things prior,
and so I was like, okay, I'll let them slide on this.
Yeah,
song.
right. And also, again, remember, like, because of that contest, and people didn't expect them to win, so there are people who were hating on that. So this track almost seems like kind of like you could put it off to the side. Like if it was gone, you wouldn't expect it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Until after that second verse, where the dynamic changes fucking completely, we get heavy ass rock, and then we have alternating verses by Otis and Bonez Dubb towards the end. This is also one of the tracks that was given the music video treatment.
Interesting.
Where, only, like, I think they only use like one verse for it, like one verse and the hook, or something like that. Because, again, they paired it up with 2 other songs for one fucking video. So dumb.
Decisions were made.
What will save the most money?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Do you have anything else?
Not really, no.
It's just because it's a hater track.
It's
pretty cut and clean.
Yeah,
like,
that's it. They call it horrorcore, and I feel like that's like illegal. But I guess they're taking shots at kids doing horrorcore. Maybe they're not saying what they do is horrorcore. They're speaking about other people doing horrorcore and saying that's no.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't. The closest we've gotten to horrorcore so far has been Heat Seeker, and even then is very like.
Well, I mean,
loose.
Everything released from Psychopathic is horrorcore. They just refuse to call it that because they don't.
It's the wicked shit.
They don't want to do that.
It's the wicked shit.
That's why I said it's illegal. You can't call what you do horrorcore on Psychopathic Records.
It's the wicked shit.
It's so wicked. They're from, the western side of the country. One could almost say that it's West Side Wicked.
I wasn't done yet, so we'll have to hold on to that.
God damn it.
I do want to note real quick in this haters and fakers track where they're calling out the haters and fakers and stuff. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that they were calling out the biggest hater and faker of them all, Violent J.
So wait a minute, but wait.
Yeah.
But the subliminal raps, wouldn't that have been Monoxide then?
I mean, like, I don't think Monoxide's ever been subliminal. He's not capable of being subtle. He doesn't have that ability. But like I said, this album so far seems like they're taking after Twiztid quite a bit. And in this case, I think they're taking off after Twiztid in the most important way. Diss and Violent J. Now, if you want to do your segue again.
How very wicked of them. These people who are from the western side of the country. It's almost as if it's very West Side Wicked.
That you need, homie, you can get it. All you gotta do is keep a loaded clip and speak with it in the street with it. Lift him off his fucking feet with it. Grab a microphone and preach when it's West Side Wicked.
Gotta raid the police right in the middle of streets. I leave them all at deceased. I bring peace to the ways that we kick it. Killing off you hoes and tricks. It's been seen in the distance. It's West
If
Side
it's a bitch
Wicked.
that you want, homie, you can have her. Just make sure you're ready to stab her and don't ask her for shit. Just be like, which one of y'all bitches is sucking my dick when it's West Side
Boom
Wicked?
goes the bomb as it drops on the west. No room for the wrong, cause we take out the rest. Soon, not too long, smoke chokes out the breath of all the people below. We making death, this is West Side Wicked.
Wow, wicked, wow, wicked, 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 wow.
From the start to the end, I bend and break them, leaving dead with the quickness. Bitch, this is West Side
Wicked, wow, wicked, wow, wicked, 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 wow.
Fritz did this music.
Okay, yeah.
So the basic premise of this is they run shit.
Uh-huh.
And you can too if you join with them. That's basically all this is.
They said that they took care of the hate, and yet I feel like they're not running out of targets. It's what I refer to as the Death Note problem.
I still need to watch/read Death Note because I never have.
It's all right,
Yeah.
I liked it.
This, first off, trade-off verses. Love them.
Yeah.
Love them. They're always good.
Real snappy.
The hook. The hook seriously screams ICP. Like,
I can see it a little bit.
it sounds like they took, like, Violent J went to them and was like, yo, man, whenever we were making Jekyll Brothers, we thought of this really cool hook, but we could never use it for anything. And it went something like, I was like, wicked, wow. And they were, and Oz was like, I've already written it down. I've already got the harmony. I know this. This is what we're doing. It literally sounds like it could have been from like a Jekyll Brothers hook. And I don't know why I'm thinking that specifically.
I mean, I could hear that. I could hear that if there was significantly more chug behind it. But yes. In terms of like the delivery and stuff, like the vocal delivery,
wicked, wow,
absolutely,
wicked, wow.
But they would have a fucking like they'd be jamming on a guitar in the background of that.
During Jekyll Brothers era, yes, it definitely would have. So I don't know. It just that is very ICP to me.
I can feel that.
Which I like. I think it sounds cool.
Yeah.
But they're so far, A&B is just they're making a name for themselves as a Juggalo artist. Like, this is what Psychopathic was pretty much doing at this time anyways. They seem to be a pretty good fit.
This song is one, actually, whenever I listen to it, that, like, came off a little bit strange to me. Not for any reasons, like, as far as, like, you know, the content of the song itself or anything like that. But it sounds like something that would be significantly shorter than it is. This is like a full 3.5 minute song.
Yeah.
But the style of it, this comes off as like an interlude track. Like you have like a minute of them going back and forth with this, drop that hook, you're out. It's the vibe of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It has that sound of, you know, like we're kind of like fake freestyling a thing. You know what I mean? Like it has that sound of people just like, you know, they're trading bars and stuff. It just sounds like they're just whatever. It's just very strange that it runs as long as it does.
I mean, do you think it overstays its welcome because of that, or
I don't know about that. I mean,
because I don't mind it. I think it's fine.
Getting into the latter half of it just feels weird because it's just like I feel like that my brain is telling me that a song like this should be over by now. Why isn't it? It's not even that I particularly hate it. I'm just like,
so your interest. Yeah, they should have been a little bit shorter.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I have no idea why they made that song so long. God only knows. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
What?
No.
What?
No, it's not the same song. Don't do this. Don't do this.
What?
You son of a bitch.
What did I do? Is there a problem, Mike?
Track 6. God only knows.
We are a peculiar people. Check me. Oh, we are a peculiar people. Nastiness and nasty. Did I really take her and keep her with me? Cover her face up so she couldn't breathe. Cut her eyeballs out so she couldn't see. I still feel like she is looking at me. Brought her to the basement and took off her clothes. Did I do the right thing? God only knows. Maybe I was only wondering if I could open up your body, take your heart out and maybe I was only wondering if I could open up your body, take your heart out and maybe I was only wondering if I could open up your body, take your heart out.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, the sad thing is, I did say, well, first off, we're about a third of the way done through the album, and it took until then for it to finally like slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. But despite your attempt at your joke, that track didn't come to mind, but I really did think that this had this could have been an old school ICP track. This could have been something that was on Riddlebox and fit just perfect. It has, like, where Violent J would have had his pitched up vocals back then, and that chorus is very, like, Riddlebox or Terror Wheel style. Like, this could have been an old Insane Clown Posse song that they just gave to A&B and told them to rework.
Maybe.
And yet I did not think about that fucking song.
All I wrote in my notes is, we're not going to remake a song cut from an ICP album unless...
Shmeev.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just wait.
No.
Just wait.
I refuse to wait.
This is the point where I'm like, I get what they're doing with this song. I don't care for it though.
I get exactly what they're doing with this.
Yeah. I could, if this one was gone off the album, I wouldn't necessarily be disappointed. Spoiler alert.
Wait, he's gonna swerve now though. He actually has a different track in mind.
Yeah, Heat Seekers is gone. Yeah, that's not that's not the case. I don't have anything else for this one.
I have...
Also, if I'm correct, this is just Otis the entire time. Bonez Dubb isn't on this track at all. Otis flexing those pipes.
Yeah. I've said all I need to do with my actions.
All right, let's keep it going. Track number 7, taking it away.
Something to eat, I'm fucking starving in this piece. Kinda feeling to see somebody call a priest and fucking MD, cause they don't give a fuck about me. You know I can't pay off the salary, I need the money. The green cause I have no home, and Uncle Sam don't show no love to a broke ass bone. A 20 couldn't last me 2 weeks. I'm fucking used to chilling on the curbs of these streets. I'm alright though, you know I'm straight, how I'm living, here's how I roll. I know the place I was giving, bitches laugh as they walk by until they pass. Most of the time get pissed cause I smack their ass. It's just a Juggalo way, I pray to be okay. And don't give a fuck if bitches give me the time of day. Cause even though I'm broke, I still get the skins. I don't need no Benjamins or even Washingtons. They taking it away.
Shit, but need it cause it ain't nothing free. Everywhere I go, they keep on charging me.
They keep on taking it away.
Taking it away.
They keep on taking it away.
Taking it away.
Hello, I'd like to...
Before you say anything,
Yeah.
what was your note on that last song?
We're not going to remake a song cut from an ICP album. Unless...
Hey, do you want to put that note on this song?
No.
Because it would be accurate.
Oh, okay.
This is actually legitimately a cut song from Hell's Pit.
Really?
Same exact instrumental. Same slight reworking of the hook. But the concept itself is pretty different.
So they just took a beat and they wrote like a song.
It's still about money.
Yeah.
And just adjusted the hook a bit. 'Cause it's mostly the same.
Interesting.
But where A&B is like, man, fuck, we ain't got no money. This sucks. Violent J is, I need all more money. give me money.
You know?
We'll cover that song in the future.
From the very small amount of Axe Murder Boyz that I have heard so far, and the very large amount of Violent J content that I have heard thus far, that seems to basically bridge the divide here. That's so far. That's them in a nutshell.
Yeah.
This is one of those songs that would get some fucking chud online to say something in the style of that "Yet You Participate in Society" Curious comic that Matt Bors did. Because, you know, if you ever say like, hey, shit's real fucked up with this whole like money thing and having to, you know, needing it to survive, but also barely being able to get any of it. And then somebody would be like, oh, yet you're still trying to get money. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Almost like you need it to live. Like, oh, you really don't like this system, yet you're still participating in it? I don't understand. I'm pretending to be incredibly dense. I'm here for the sound and message of this track, though. I do like that. The beat is fucking cool.
I like this song a lot, honestly. I think that the beat's nice and chill. I think is this one of the ones done by Polar Bear? I could be wrong. I think I am wrong, but
you said it was a track for Hell's Pit.
No, actually, this is Dr. Punch. This is a Violent J instrumental.
Yeah, you said this was a track that was cut from Hell's Pit or something.
Yeah, but Hell's Pit wasn't exclusively ICP. That was Peeps.
Yeah,
that was everybody else.
Yeah,
but
it was a lot of Mike P and a little bit of other people.
E-Sham.
Yeah.
E-Shambles.
He's gone now. It doesn't matter. Don't have to think about him anymore.
But no, I dig this, and they're basically saying like, obviously, I don't think that like the money came in, you know, in droves after they won this contest. Like they probably were still hurting.
Yeah.
Like,
well, they got signed to Psychopathic Records, of course they are.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know,
that's there to make money for one person.
So this song, like, where in the other song, which we will talk about one day, where that one, it's like, oh, it's Violent J, like, in the perspective of somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, no, A and B is being pretty damn genuine here. This is probably, like, legit their life.
Yeah.
They're not rich. They're, you know, obviously they wanted to win this contest and be on Psychopathic Records because that was their fucking dream.
Right.
You know, and so they're just making music just under a different imprint. It doesn't mean that they're fucking, you know, super rich because of it.
Yeah. And there's a whole lot of good lines in this, you know, talking about like, you know, you take money from people to support this thing that we definitely need this in society. It saves people's lives, and it's like, you know what else does? Food on their fucking table that they can't buy.
I like the line that Otis says, 25 cents would get you popping a can, but nowadays the machine trying to eat your hand.
Yeah.
God, I haven't seen, I think that the cheapest I've ever seen a fucking soda machine was like 50 cents, and that was at Walmart, and it was because it was their shitty brand. You know?
Yep.
It's so, you know, take that as you will. But no, I dig this track. I think it's well done. Okay.
Yeah.
Track 8.
Also good trade-offs near the end of it, too.
Yes, I agree. Love these trade-offs.
Yeah. They do. They have
you guys want to get props from you know, esteemed reviewers of Juggalo Judgment? Put trade-offs in your songs.
Yeah. Do that classic thing of verse by one guy, verse by other guy, mixed verse.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a working formula.
Props if you do it through the entire song. And the song's not boring. Anyways, track 8, Old Girl.
I've just about got it. I've I've just about got it.
Girl, I see you looking at me and fucking me with your eyes. I'm like, damn, I think I might have to take care of this bitch. But what's that moldy, crusty shit up on her lip? Ah, fuck
Wrinkled
it.
ass bitch with dirty thoughts in her mind. I could roll with the hoe, but I will be very kind. Gotta tell the truth, I really like her a lot. Even though she got a few bald spots, she kinda hot.
This is my new chick, and she the best to me. Only half a date, and I'm already tapping that pussy. I got raw in that yeast infection, that shit's frothy and foaming like a tall glass of Guinness.
So sick from a number of VDs, and she's a trick from working on her knees. You see, and she's a trained pro, and always good for a fuck. The bitch looking like a skinny ass Jabba the Hutt. She's so old.
I know you want this, love me, girl. I know you want this love, girl. I know you want this, love me, girl. I know you want this love, girl. I know you want this, love me, girl.
I don't know how many times we've said it before about the Axe Murder Boyz and their storytelling.
Shut the fuck up.
And here we have a prime example of it in this classic Juggalo love song.
This is the second of the 3 songs that were made into a video.
Great choice.
I like everything about this song except the verses. I love the beat. The beat is fucking cool. I don't mind the fucking chorus. And then there's that bridge at the end that is just really good.
I forget the bridge.
It's Otis singing, when I first saw you, I knew that you were mine. It's just different, and I like it a lot.
I see. But you don't like the verses.
I don't like the verses. They can go away.
What about the verses do you not like, Mike?
It's just not for me.
No?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
Not down with fucking old people? Old people are not allowed to fuck in Mike's world?
Well, further on down in the track, they're dead.
Well, they may have been alive at the start of it. It's a narrative.
That's not helping. Don't have sex with dead people. That is very frowned upon. If not also illegal. I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Don't do it. As far as our Juggalo love songs go, this is ranking up there with Toxic Love on songs I just don't want to fucking hear. But again, this at least has redeeming qualities in the beat being good.
I can't believe they've remade another ICP song. They were like, what if Cemetery Girl, but old?
No.
They just can't stop.
You don't get this one. We're breezing through this album because we're at the halfway point right now.
At this rate, we'll be finished pretty soon. You won't have to be here all day.
All day, each and every which way, we spit flames, steady playing a sick game.
2 on each ear, with ninja spikes on their boots, kicking the shit out of your eardrum.
All day, each and every which way, we spit flames, steady playing a sick game.
Stabbing the shit out of your eardrums till they bleed.
I'm hiding now in the dark in all of them cemetery places, and I put tattoo teardrops on all the dead bodies' faces, cause it is they who cry for us. And if I may bust and separate all the hate from those who are down with us, and when I say rush, it's like 1,000 knives and hatchets to your head. It's the Gin tsunami making these black streets red. What I said. The dead meats and plots, so be afraid. We making zombies with bodies and then unleash what we made. It's all day.
All of my lifetime waiting and gradually separating all of the rational thinking from out of my mind. Rewind and everybody comes to find out that that's why people like you die or either hide out. I got you loaded, I'm squeezing like Darth Vader, and I'm hoping now that I can introduce you to your maker. All it takes is a little bit of my hate to get it going from 0 to fucking totally insane, and I'm knowing that
all day, each and every which way. We spit flames, steady playing a sick game. Who want it? What? Step in, you get fucked up. Whoever want it with us, like what? Want it with us, like what? All day, each and every which way.
Flexin' with the Flexin' Masters.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
They are these Axe Murder Boyz and Twiztid. They're dark and wicked, man. You know?
They really do be that.
They like kill people and stuff. That's what I'm
Guess
gathering.
what? We just said the entire song right here.
Well, hang on, because they also you did hear in that first verse the word Ginsunami, which I liked.
That's a good line. Like I don't know if you heard it, but I was like, that's a good line. Ginsunami. Because again, you got to have Ginsu if you're going to talk knives.
Of course. Yeah.
We've already mentioned that at least once on this show before.
The knife of knives.
So here's an interesting little wrinkle in the story of A&B.
Okay.
Allegedly, Twiztid hated A&B. They also believed that PLC should have won. And
Interesting.
we're not happy with the results. Again, this is from what I'm seeing online. So, whatever.
Huh.
They allegedly would not allow A&B to be in the studio at the same time as them. So,
Holy shit.
so this song was not created with everybody at the same time,
Holy fuck.
from my understanding. And I think looking, at it now, things have obviously changed.
Yeah.
But
Clearly.
it's yeah. But it's very interesting, and I mean, you got to figure A&B winning that contest. First off, they were young. I think at the time that they won, Otis was probably only like 19 years old, 19 or 20. So I mean, at that point, they were the youngest people ever on the label. Aside from ICP themselves.
Yeah.
So, they had this like kind of, placed in their lap of, hey, you won this, okay, now fucking do something with it. But again, it seems like people were not happy that they won. And yeah. So like I said, allegedly Twiztid did not allow them to be in the studio at the same time as them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. If I'm wrong, please, someone correct me. Yeah. Preferably from the source themselves. So Twiztid / A&B, if you're listening.
Yeah, and you are. We know you are.
If I ever say the wrong,
I know.
If I ever say the wrong thing, and I'm saying the wrong information, I'd rather be told that it's wrong. It was actually this way, and then I'll redact it. I'll fix it.
If it turns out that actually the Axe Murder Boyz were like, we refuse to be in the same studio as Twiztid. I don't want to.
We know that they're talking shit. We know what they're plotting in the next 6 years.
Or if it was, all right, guys, we're all planning this coup together, but we can't we have to make it seem like we're not actually working together, so we're gonna pretend to hate each other while we diss Violent J on these tracks. So we can't come into the studio together. We can't do it.
So anyways, this song is again flexing. But in my opinion, it's honestly nothing stellar. I think it's a fairly average track from Twiztid. Like they've done better guest spots, especially with this kind of subject material. And A&B, this I don't think is on par with some of the stuff we've heard earlier on this album.
There is a point in this track where while I will probably just be constantly drawing comparisons to Twiztid with them most of the time.
That's fine.
I will say that in the first verses of this, you have a thing that really puts a stark, it really makes the differences between them clear, right? Where Axe Murder Boyz, they're just, doing their straight up thing, talking about dead people and stuff and murder and all that shit. And then Monoxide comes in and he's like, I just need to make sure that everybody knows that I'm a fucking dork and I'm going to talk about Darth Vader here.
He's like, swerve, you thought Jamie was going to do that shit.
Jamie would reach for a deeper reference than that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I got nothing else on that one. Do you?
Nope.
All right. Well, I think it's about snack time. Got some chips and dip.
Can I have some?
Yeah, I'll share.
Okay, thanks. But here's track 10, Chips and Dip.
It's on you, girl. It's on you, girl. It's
Fucking asshole!
girl. It's on you.
Segway defused.
Look, girl, you know that I wanna hit that. You only with it cause you know I kick a sick rap. Your man wanna combat, but I ain't on that. He just mad that A and B got the contract. Funny how so many bitches wanna come by. When back then it was, he's just some guy. But now my paper's straight, they wanna act right. Flossing them titties and steady working the backside. Whisper in my ear saying they could treat a thug right. Well, that ain't me, bitch, I live scrub life. Cause that's the only way I escape. Watching my old school Monday night nitro tapes with my homeboys, and they tap that ass. Most times they do, it's just a part of the path. From the crowd to the stage, from the stage to the head, through the back, through the crew, to the bus, to the bed. If you had it your way, it wouldn't end with a thanks. It'd be bust to the bed and then straight to the bank. Fuck that, all you want is some superstar sex to try to get you some of them superstar checks. Keep calling me superstar, and this is what you get. Mr. Otis choking the shit out of that pretty little neck. And don't think for a second that you wifey. You get a dick and that's it, and then I'm like, it's like this. You ain't right, you try, bitch, you sick. Always out for my chips and dip. You think them lips will get shit from me? Nothing but a nut and a fucking that's free. Nothing but a nut and a fucking that's free. Nothing but a nut and a fucking that's free. You think them lips will get shit from me? Nothing but a nut and a fucking that's free. On you, girl, it's on you.
Chips and dip.
Yeah, a very unusual song in Psychopathic Records history. A boundary-setting song. Letting everyone know up front what to expect from an A&B relationship, at least in terms of fans and such. Mm-hmm. Alternatively, a remake of that one song off of Mutant Fantasy. That's the
one. First off, this is the first track that was done by Polar Bear. So, and this sounds way different than the other stuff. Yeah, but I love the instrumental for this.
It's good.
So basically, yeah, just because they're making money, at least a little bit of it, doesn't mean they've changed. It's just as you said. However, there's a bit of a difference between Otis and Bonez Dubb's verses, where Otis is talking about.
See if you can spot it.
Yeah, where Otis is basically talking about, you're just a random fan who's trying to get with me. Bonez Dubb is basically pointing out crackheads.
Yeah.
Saying, no, I'm not giving you money for drugs. At one point he's like, we're gonna try and, we'll get you some things that you need, but that's about it. Yeah, it's weird. Whenever I heard this like in the past, I always thought this was just kind of a clear and cut like, it's him, basically it's them saying like fuck these chicks and stuff like that. But it's a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Especially like I said, Bones' verse is totally in a different direction than what Otis's was.
He did a mild ODB to him. He was like, all right, Otis comes up to him and he's like, here's this song and here's the kind of thing that I'm going for, and Mr. Bones is like, I'm going to air a personal grievance in this
Mr. Bones.
track.
Jamie Madrox. This is not Mr. Bones. Jamie Madrox was not on this song.
It's too late. I'm never going to call him anything else.
Nope. You can't do that.
Anyway, he took his time to air a personal grievance that he has on the track instead. So there you have it. This happens frequently. I feel like we've called this out before in tracks where it's like everybody's on something, then somebody on the track has a fucking axe to grind, and they're like, "This is my time."
An axe.
And it's usually Monoxide who has an axe to grind with Jay, but there have been other ones. You know, somebody like really quickly needed to reignite, rekindle the feud with Eminem or something like that, like 50 years after it was over. Something like that. In the middle of a song about like grave robbing or something.
Anyways.
But yeah, I don't know. It's an alright track.
I like this one a lot. Track 11. Still alive.
This shit is crazy, all I'm trying to do is live. I try to help out where I can, I always try to give. But every time I step out the house, it's like a war zone. People running and screaming and busting on my dome, throwing bricks, talking shit, and hawking spit. All because of how I look and how I walk and live. One kid even walked up and straight up just slapped me. I cut his throat and returned to being happy, cause I'm still alive. I'm still alive, walking in the sunshine. And if I die, I'm dying with a smile on my face. And everybody out there better realize that you can kill me, but I'm dying with a smile on my face. Still alive, walking in the sunshine. And if I die, I'm dying with a smile.
Holy shit, for the first time we got to a hook before the minute line.
Yeah, it's a good hook too.
It is a good hook. This is the song Your Life from Fuck the Fuck Off. That's what this is.
Kind of.
It really is.
It's a very cartoonish version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not much to say about it. I mean, it's just a...
There isn't.
He has one verse where he's like, "Hey, look, guys, shit ain't that bad. Listen to this shit that I just made up." Imagine that happened.
Oh yeah, that part
happened to me.
Where he got shot by his wife.
Yeah, 2 times in the face.
Which he didn't have a wife at that time, I believe.
Well, he's made up a wife in other tracks on this before too, I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Oh, he refers to somebody as my girl, so I mean, I guess it's like it's close, or his bitch actually, in fact, which is not a wife. That's different.
But she ain't even a bitch.
Do we get there yet, or was that a track that we already did, or is that in the future?
Wait,
I actually don't know where that was.
I think we already did.
We probably did.
She ain't even a bitch.
You know, it was on Taking It Away, I think. Yeah.
No.
Because
yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it's his bitch. She robbed rich people.
Yeah, that's right. It was during Otis, because most of these songs have been structured similar to an ICP song, where Otis is the violent J that we hear most and hear first. Yeah. Although let's be fair, A and B do the Twiztid thing of you get to hear both of them in equal parts most of the time.
See, now that we've talked...
Yeah, Shaggy, is Violent J really your best friend? Really? If he was your best friend, he'd let you do more.
Yeah. Says Monoxide.
Maybe he's your best friend because he's not making you do more work. Yeah, that was right. I totally forgot about that.
The little Monoxide on his shoulder whispering in his ear. So anyway, we've got... Okay, so now that we've cleared that up, we've got Taking It Away, where he talks about his bitch. We've got Still Alive here, where he talks about his wife. Where is the track where he talks about his girl?
I feel like we would have already hit that.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's still... I mean, like, again. I dig this one.
It's a nice track. a bit lighthearted in a way, despite him killing people. He kills a kid. He literally said he kills a kid.
He does, yeah. But you know
then
what?
Again, the kid slapped him, and you know what? Kid probably deserved it.
It's like a more immediate form of Weird Al's Amish Paradise thing. And he was like, he'll get his, and then Otis is like, he'll get his right now. I will give his to him.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right. Track 12. Calm down.
Such as creating a happy place within your mind.
A place you can run to. A safety zone while dealing with anxieties.
I'm alone, I'm holding my chrome, and I have become the only one that sees what is really there. I hate that I'm scared, but who really cares? I tell them, and for me all they have is blank stare. And I can just see it now, me jumping off the stage right into the crowd. I beat the shit out of a kid, and when I got backstage I licked the blood off my hands that I took from his face. I start to thinking, why did I just do that? I got a demon on my shoulders, ain't no monkey on my back, and that demon's with me now. She's writing these rhymes, and only time will tell if I can put her in hell. And it's swell, people telling me I'm so lucky. 6 of the hottest bitches waiting to fuck me, and I feel pathetic. And the thing that's odd, maybe another fight get in will bring me closer to God.
Get a hold of myself.
Just cannot
Get a hold of myself.
I cannot
Get a hold of myself. I have lost control of myself.
I cannot
Get a hold of myself.
Just cannot
Get a hold of myself.
I cannot
Get a hold of myself. I have lost control of myself.
I'm afraid of the dark, and I'm afraid of the
So,
light, and I'm afraid
this track, following off of Still Alive, they are bridged by that thing that you heard the tail end of. A person talking about dealing with like ways of coping with a depressive episode, which recontextualizes the song in my mind to tie these two together as a manic episode followed by a depressive episode.
Mind explosivo.
And also, regarding this song, I said this could have actually just been a Hell's Pit song. They are the smallest, they are the tiniest step away from mentioning the witch in this.
Seriously, I was literally gonna say that. Despite the music for this one being done by Mikey Clark, yeah, this really like with the content could have been a Hell's Pit track.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because as we heard right before we cut it down, ICP is featured on this.
They is.
And they have good verses.
Yeah,
I really like their guest spot on here. Oh man, they could have put this instead of Manic Depressive on Hell's Pit.
Yeah.
And that would have been an even better album.
Yeah. But no one else was allowed on the album, so.
Nope, nobody. No Juggalos were allowed on.
They just released this song, right? But then they just have silence where AMB's verses
would have been. I do like there's a part after Shaggy 2 Dub's verse, there's a bridge that Otis sings. He's like kind of screaming it. And then it goes to Bones. But Violent J repurposes that same bridge that Otis does towards the end of his verse, and I like it a lot because Jay, whenever he's doing the like, okay, I'm actually like a little bit crazy, not just like the I'm an insane clown,
right?
Like every now and then when he does the like mentally I am fucked up right now, he does it really really well, and his verse is done very calmly, which makes it all the more like, I don't know about sinister, but just offsetting.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like the song a lot.
It's pretty good.
It's well done.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else for this one?
I do not.
Cool. We're getting close to the end. Let's keep it moving. right now.
Right now, sometimes the sun hits my hatchet charm. It lights up my car like a disco bar. Right now, sometimes the sun hits my hatchet charm, and it lights up my car like a disco bar. I'm cool, laying back in the cut like what, just feeling so true. Who knew that we'd be right where we're supposed to be with the family? And I know I could be cold, but the truth is it's all good, cause I got my karma on high. Homie, we shine just like you knew I would. I flow, doing my show, and the family love goes straight to my brain. And I'm hoping it'll never change, and you can put that on my hatchet chain. What I'm trying to do is describe all the feeling that I have inside, cause right now everything is alright, baby, so right as we ride through the night. Sometimes the sun hits my hatchet charm, it lights up my car like
I'm just vibing here.
Yeah.
I like this.
Thematically, in terms of like the kind of, the type of song that it is, this could have almost been like a family era closer. Not quite with the vibe of the production on it, but just the track itself. Like, this is one of those just, we partying, we living it up here in Psychopathic Records.
Mm-hmm. All 7 of us now.
Well, yeah. Except, it is just them on the track, so doesn't have like the whole fam.
Yeah, it's sad because this comes out right after a handful of people leave, and all the like family tracks were really big then. I think that A&B could have definitely benefited for having like a family track on this record.
Yeah.
And this could have been that, honestly. Like,
could have been.
It's hard to think of like another track that would have done it justice, I think. But yeah, like for them being like, everything is going pretty okay right now.
Yeah.
And I dig that. I like that. They've done a really consistent job throughout this album. Like, I like this.
There's some good like experimentation going on here. Like, I feel like Mr. Bonez does his thing, and that's fine. But I feel like Otis is really like, I'm gonna see what the fuck I can do with my voice and all that stuff. He was like, what if I put a Band-Aid on my face and did a little Nelly for this track? It's okay. His voice isn't quite as smooth. He'd do his best. But he gave it a shot. I respect that.
And it's actually, it was said like a while later, it was during an interview where Jace said like, A and B were, talented, but
we just couldn't get that Band-Aid off Otis's face.
Exactly,
I don't understand why he had it for so long.
But Otis, like, he had more to him. Otis is a bit more diverse, and I mean, even on something as early as this album, it's a little bit like you can tell.
Yeah. He is very much
far more prominent later on.
He's very much the Jamie Madrox to Mr. Bonez's Monoxide.
You got anything else for this one?
No.
Cool. Track 14, See-Through.
Axe murder in this bitch and we don't fuck around with fakes. Frontin' hard that you regulate and hate all that we make. I take a motherfucker's face, slam it right into the bricks, cause he hating all the time just to impress some bitch. You know I see through you and hate what I witness. My hit list just added a name and my wish is to cross the next through your fake name and place one on your brain. Leave the walls covered in bloody remains. It's like
you put up a front, try to cover up the real. You do everything to keep the truth concealed. Bitch, you fake and we all know why, and we can read between the lines. Everybody knows who you really are, and all them lies won't go too far. Bitch, you fake and we all know why, and we can see through all your lies.
another hater track.
Got another faker track.
Hater fakers.
Hating the fakes.
It's the same thing that we had way at the beginning of the album.
Here's a question that I have, and I have to ask these whenever we get tracks like this, and I hear stuff that sounds like it's maybe not just generalized, and maybe it's aimed somewhere. Is this like Cottonmouth Kings again, or are they paying their Eminem dues here, or Lavelle maybe?
To my knowledge, I have not seen anything saying this is directed towards any one particular person or group.
Okay. It gives me a vibe.
Left open to interpretation.
It's all three of them. Mad at the Cottonmouth Kings again.
They're not. They've done nothing with the Cottonmouth Kings.
Did Lavelle leave and drop a diss track yet?
He, I think, was gone at this point. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look at when that diss album came out. It's so bad.
Well,
maybe it's still Lavelle. That's what we're doing. We're starting the rumor now. This song was aimed at Lavelle.
Yep, that's it. Boom.
Meanwhile, he was probably still like kind of on the label at the time, just chilling. They're like, yo, that seems really direct. I wonder who that's to. Who they mad at.
He's standing outside the booth, and they're just staring at him through the window as they're rapping these verses. Just eye contact the entire time.
He's like, man, this shit is hard.
Garfield looking at the picture of him with the no sign. Wonder who that's for.
Arthur's sister going to the door. The sign says, no dissing people who are on our own label. That's not going to stop me because I can't read.
Lord.
So this track is slightly different from the prior hater track that we had because it features Blaze.
It does feature Blaze. I forgot about Blaze on this. Damn.
Yeah, he's at the end.
Yeah, it's in my notes
off.
even. There's a cool change up in there. Like the track has a little bit of switchy switch to give Blaze a nice verse there.
I get mad because they did the instrumental change.
Oh.
Because I really liked the instrumental they already had.
Yeah.
And I wanted Blaze to rap over that one. However, at one point in Otis's one verse, they do use another instrumental for like 4 bars. It's a Blaze track. And I can't remember which one it is.
I don't know.
Do
you know where it's at?
I didn't take any spots.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip through this and find it.
Okay, go ahead and find it.
So it's in the second verse?
I believe it's in his second verse. It's in the second verse or his second verse.
I'll chop this shit up and make it.
S-O-T-I-S and bones, and we riding through your hoods looking for hydros and hoes. Until just the other day when I was walking on my own, a sucker tried to hit me for my stack and my cell phone. I said,
oh, I know what it is. It's I Go to Work. Took me a moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed it.
But yeah.
Go to Work. I remember that one. That was a good track.
Yeah, it's I Go to Work. That for some reason they use part of that in there randomly.
Hold on there just a minute, Mike. Randomly, you say? Well, here's a little fact for you and the listeners at home. The reason why they brought up that I Go to Work sample in that section is because, in fact, he borrows an actual line from I Go to Work where they use that. As you just heard, if you go and listen to I Go to Work, you will hear that same line dropped in that track as well. So that is why they used that in there. It was a nice little tribute to Blaze, before he appears on the actual track itself, which I think is pretty cool in general. That's pretty sweet. Back to us again. Records.
Until just the other day when I was walking on my own, a sucker tried to hit me for my stack and my cell phone. Try to play me cheap.
They also actually did that back on Old Girl. They brought in a little part from Prom Queen towards the end. So yeah, they grabbed a little bit of these tracks. It really helps when you're a Juggalo artist on Psychopathic Records and you can just be like, hey, can I use an interpolation of this really quick? Thanks, boss. Minox was like, you're welcome.
Just don't tell anybody I did it.
Remember, we don't like each other right now. Anyways. God, there's gonna be somebody who listens to this and they're gonna be like, man, fuck these dudes. They don't know.
Yeah, shit. I feel like people would get more mad at the many insinuations that I made about Violent J on Taking It Away, which I was partially goofing, but also very much. I feel like at this point it's hard. It would be hard for somebody to say that Jay is not like definitely a big time like I'm looking to make all of the money kind of guy. And at this point in his life,
like he would be a big money hustler.
Yeah. Yeah. He is very much on the big baby sweets end of things.
You may be right. But yeah, See Through is an okay track, but me personally, I really wish that Blaze did his verse on the same one that A&B did. I like that instrumental a little bit better. The other one is more like
it's chilled out.
Oh, this could have been a Blaze track.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah,
and
maybe what happened was they wanted Blaze on a track, and they're like, "Hey, Blaze, check this out. We got this beat for you." And Blaze is just like, "You know, guys, I've been doing a lot of yelling recently, and I'd actually really like to chill out for a little bit." And they're like, "Say no more, Blaze." And then they went up to Mikey Clark and were like, "Mr. Clark, buddy, Mike E, could you please just give us a little edit to this track? We just need a little chill beat at the end of it to, you know, round it out." Because Blaze, you know, and Mikey's like, yeah, he has been yelling a lot. I understand. He probably wants a nice chill beat for it. I'll get that for you. Don't worry about it.
And then Mikey Clark was like, sorry, it can't be done. And Violent J was like, well, I've been doing this thing, so here you go. Music by Mikey Clark and Dr. Punch.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who does which one, but
who knows?
So, all right, let's move on. Track 15, Honor.
Wake up in a mad rage and I can't see. Cold sweat from the broken images of my dreams. I've seen worlds of peace with no pain, but then I woke up to reality. We all should be ashamed. You wife-beaten pieces of shit, they're mad deep. Turning children to zombies who think they can't speak. Or two parents, one kid, and still it's like he had to teach his own self how to ride a fucking bike. And then he grew to fuck up and started snorting drugs because of mom and daddy's hugs, or lack thereof. And now the world's so hard for him to understand because his pops never taught him how to be a fucking man. I wanna show you, but I know you can already see the world we live in and the people that we are programmed to be. So the next time you wanna judge me based off my clothes, keep in mind your sons and daughters are at my shows. I have honor.
And what is life without honor in life? It seems living is all forsaken. And what is life without honor in life? It seems living is all forsaken. And if the world controls your mind, you'll find honor is gone from us. And if it's gone, then my song I sent to you. It's time to choose what you're gonna do. I have honor.
The final track that was part of the 3-part music video.
Really? Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. That is a pretty good track. It's good. Like, the 3 tracks that they picked, as weird as they are. What was the first one? Was the first one Heat Seeker?
First was Scream My Name.
Scream My Name. I feel like the 3 that they...
Now, mind you, I can't remember the order that the tracks were in. I think Scream My Name was the last song.
That doesn't matter.
In the video, but
I think as a sampler of the Axe Murder Boyz sound, I think that they got a good representation of like 3 different sounds that will kind of encapsulate the variety that you will hear from them, which that works pretty well. I really like the song though. Again, it's another one like Taking It Away, where I'm like, I can very much appreciate the sound and message of this, you know. From that first verse talking about just people who are pieces of shit and, you know, treat other people badly and create that cycle of, you know, a person growing up knowing one way how to live, and it just perpetuates itself. And then in the second verse talking about that on a societal level, you know, being born into this system created in a way that you have to participate in it to live, and that participation keeps that system that hurts people going, and, you know, it just kind of snowballs until we're all kind of like holding ourselves hostage, you know. It sucks, but
yeah.
And they're not gonna like just let that go. They're gonna say something about it. They got honor, man. Live by that shit.
Yeah, this honestly is a pretty sincere track. Like, there's nothing that seems like what they're saying is, you know, tongue in cheek, or that they don't actually stand behind it. I mean, this is a fairly like updated version of some tracks that ICP have done in the past. I mean, we know ICP have long talked about, you know, shit bad with society and why some people are fucking terrible.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense that A&B would do something similar. But it's just overall just a well done song in general. I like it a lot. I don't really have much else to say for it. The video part is very weird, and we'll get to it one day.
I
because
guess
we will watch these videos.
I guess
it'll happen. That's gonna be in Christmas time.
I guess
It's gonna happen. And so yeah, I don't have anything else for this one, but I do like this song. It's good.
Yeah. And that brings us to the last track. Track number 16, Blood Out.
Watching you with red eyes, follow you through lifetimes. Without fear, we face them. Blood out, blood out. Once you're inside, there's no outside. Watching you.
There you have it.
Yep. This one was slightly different from the intro because of that little part they had in the middle.
Yeah.
But it continues to just do the blood out over and over, and it builds. It builds very nicely, actually.
It comes full circle.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I think is a nice way to end the album.
It is pretty cool, yeah. You know, the first one, like I said, is kind of has that like initiation feel, and this one has like that like ascension feel. Like, you know, you did it. You've made it through the thing, and now you're here.
Yeah.
Boom.
That is Blood In, Blood Out
By the
by
Axe Murder Boyz.
What are your overall thoughts on this one?
It's pretty good, you know? Again, they've been like doing this stuff for a while prior to this. You know, they had several, like 5 or 6 years. And yeah, it definitely shows that they've been making music for a long fucking time at this point. It's interesting, I think, whenever you get a group that's inspired by another group, right? You kind of, it's interesting to see what they take from them, like what influence they actually carry with them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, what parts of this do they take in and really focus on, and what parts do they just kind of like, yeah, it's there, but that's not the part that I was here for. You know what I mean? And for the most part, I mean, like they kind of cover most of the full scope of what ICP was and all that, but I think they come off. in a lot of ways, I think they're just they definitely are better in some ways at making their points. Comes out a bit clearer. Doesn't quite come out as muddled at times. Like whenever ICP does things, and I'm like, yeah, I've listened to several of your songs, and quite a few of them not quite jiving with each other. There's a miscommunication between yourselves that seems to be going on here. That isn't quite as much here, but also I've only listened to this album by them, so who fucking knows what their other stuff is? I won't know because I'm just going to say I'm not going to look into it that much.
It's okay.
Unless their stuff comes up on like a future compilation thing that we have to cover and we get some old tracks there, or they remake them and release them on a new album, I'm not going to hear it.
We, typically the stuff that we would be covering is just new stuff. A and B after this album are featured on one album that comes up that we'll come to in a few episodes with a guest spot, but they actually were done with Psychopathic at that point. Or they may have still technically been on the label then, but their contract seemed to be for only one album. Or whether it was they were let go from that, whatever happened, I don't know. It seemed like maybe they got this, they got to release this album. They spent time on the label, and then they were gone, and they pretty much just didn't stop. And they were like, "Well, we're going to continue doing this." Like, I think it turned out that Violent J was like, they need time to learn a bit more, and they did.
Yeah.
We will come back to AMB in the future because they make the rounds again. And so this album, for being their debut on there, with not really having like an established like gimmick in a weird way, like, yes, they're Axe Murder Boyz.
Yeah,
they don't flaunt that throughout the whole album.
Yeah.
It's not where ICP, oh, we're clowns. It's not Twiztid, oh, we're Twiztid serial killers. Like, and we're sideshow, like, freak acts of the Dark Carnival.
And
Blaze,
nerds.
But Blaze, I'm a dead guy. ABK, I'm a Native American warrior. Those themes are very present throughout all of their albums. A and B is just like, we're regular dudes who will fucking go nuts.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But typically anything that comes out on Psychopathic, and then further on down the line, is all going to be new material. I haven't seen anything be released that was, old stuff like a Cryptic Collection. They have released some compilations of like some old stuff, but that was purely independent, and we're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah, A&B, Blood In, Blood Out. I remember thinking this album was like kind of okay in the past. When I was doing my notes last night, I was like, man, this album's way better than I ever gave it credit for.
It's good.
It's got despite it having songs that I was like, man, I really like this song. I really like this song. But the rest of this is kind of whatever. No, I genuinely enjoy probably a good like 80% of this album. Which at 16 tracks, that's a lot. So
I'll say, for as difficult as it was for me to actually get around to listening to this, it was really good. Like, this was one where I, like, throughout the week and stuff, I was like, I should get a listen in of that. And then I was just like, I've been distracted by something else. I'll do it after this is over. And then, like, by the time that's over, I've forgotten already. And I'm just like, nah. And then, like, it'll be like, yeah, I should get a listen in that, but not right now. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
It's okay. My first listen wasn't until this past Wednesday. Like, doing this show every 2 weeks, we're like, oh man, it's gonna be easier on us.
We've got so much time, and then it's just like, but
it's like, no, we still wait till the last minute to do our fucking listen.
That's just more time that I don't want to do listens for.
Oh man, and that's why I'm glad that we're recording this, and then I have new music coming out in a couple days, so I get to just focus on that before before anything else. So, yeah.
Maybe I'll get next episodes done this week. I doubt it, but I'll consider it.
So yes, thank you for listening.
Hang on a second.
Oh, yeah.
You tried to do it again. You tried to do it again.
God damn, I'm tired.
Terrible.
What are your top 3 tracks?
I don't know. Let's skip this one.
You motherfucker.
All right. Really like Honor. Probably take that one.
Okay.
I did like Still Alive a lot. I'll probably take that. And I could do.
Could do Honor.
Could do Honor. There's also Still Alive. Those ones are good. Taking it away. I'll go with that. Let's roll with those, and right. I'll get rid of Feel So Right.
So we actually have completely different tracks for the ones we like the best.
Oh.
I'm going with Heat Seeker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Chips and Dip, and I'm going with Calm Down. But that is not to say that the ones that you chose were bad, because I really liked all of those ones too. and yeah, God Only Knows is going off. So it's a bummer because it does make sense to have it in the album, but again, it is the track where I'm like, if it was gone, I wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it being removed and making this a tight 15.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another reason I have a hard time getting around to these fucking listens. Because I know how much of my time is about to be monopolized by it.
Let's double check what the next one is.
No.
Which you're probably gonna be having a great time with. Let's see.
I don't even know what the next album is.
I do, and it is 14 tracks.
It's a little bit better, but how long is it?
45 minutes and 34 seconds.
Thank God. Holy shit. I mean, it's still,
and guess what? And guess what? We're doing it twice in a row.
Oh. Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where we have a guest. We're going to have fun with that one.
Oh.
Let the speculation begin as to what album is next.
Yeah, I'm going to be speculating.
That's fine. Thank you for listening to Juggalo Judgment. And let us know what you think about this record. What are your favorite tracks on it?
Yeah.
Were you at that gathering where this contest was held? Did you vote for AMB? Did they throw a shirt at you and demand your token in exchange?
Was your vote bought?
Yes. Did you vote for PLC? Are you still salty that they didn't win? Sorry.
Here's a question before we wrap up. What happened to PLC?
PLC, we're still making music.
Okay.
And funny enough, we will actually cover a song from them in the future.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting that's going to be a interesting episode. I honestly can't wait for that. So yeah, let us know your thoughts and everything. Hit us up on the various social media platforms like Facebook,
Juggalo Judgment.
like Twitter,
At Juggalo Judgment.
like our Instagram.
Yeah, at Juggalo Judgment.
You can send us an email.
JuggaloJudgment@gmail.com.
You can hit us up personally, directly.
My personal Twitter, at Shmeev.
And mine is at Mike Spawn, the SEJ. You can also hit me up on my personal Instagram, straight as Juggalo. And please also, because we need to get back in the habit of this, please leave a review on your podcast platform of choice, whether you're doing that on Apple Podcasts, whether you're doing that on Spotify, if you're doing it directly on Podbean, anything that you say, we like those 5-star reviews.
Canon will be used against you when you meet us in person.
We like them 5-star reviews. We're okay with the 4-star ones. 3, you're pushing it. 2, if you're only doing that to say that Dead Body Man is better than what we said it was, well, I'm disappointed in you. But that is...
Tell your friends to also yell at us about Dead Body Man.
Exactly.
Share this with your buddies.
Do all of those things because it shows that you love us.
Yeah.
And we need this love.
But the final thing that you can do for us is finish your motherfucking Vegos.
Finish the bitches. Peace. Peace out, y'all.
Regardless who's better off, the half man I never will be. Is anybody really living the dreams? It seems the grass is greener till you're gone and you're found. Everybody on the outside wanna be down with the PSYCHOPATHIC. We call it family.